Your name, Mabel?
That's right. Mabel, public stenographer in person. Here are Mr. Weston's letters, all ready for his signature. Ooh. Sounds like the dentist.
He's the one you want to see. I don't know nothing about it. He'll take care of it.
Okay. Only there's nothing needs taking care of, except the bill. And I guess Nick Weston's good for that. Tell him he can mail it. I don't care. I mean, here are his letters. I fixed the grammar in one or two places. Well, don't you ever say anything?
Investigation of Nick Weston was a habit with the police. I took on that habit because I'm a policeman. Nick is big league. The brains behind a dozen rackets. That's all we know, and that isn't enough. On my way home, I got a call to go to 36th and 10th Avenue. A woman had been found dead in a nearby alley.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Hello, Bill. What happened?
When I got the call, it said hit and run, but we found out different. Well, it could have been hit and run, except for one thing. There are marks on her throat. Doc thinks she's been strangled.
Who is she?
Name's Mabel Emmett, public stenographer. She has an office in the building next door. You want to check on her?
Let's go.
What's happened to her? Anything serious?
I wouldn't know, miss. The lieutenant will talk to you.
You wanted to see me about Mabel. Where is she?
Your name is Hill?
Yes.
I'm Lieutenant Kirby. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Won't you sit down, please? Were you a friend of Mabel's?
Well, we had lunch a few times and passed the time of day, sort of. That's really all I know her. You see, I work in the office down the hall.
Tell me something, Miss Hill. Is this your fountain pen?
Yes.
We also found a handkerchief with your initials on it over on the washstand.
Well, sure, I'm here fairly often. You know how it is.
No, I don't. Maybe you can tell me.
Well, like this afternoon. We sort of chewed the fat for a while, and then I locked up for her before going back to my place. Mabel was in a hurry.
Do you have any idea where she was going?
No, I don't know exactly. To some garage. At least that's what she told me. Look, what's wrong? Where is Mabel?
Sorry, Miss Hill. Mabel is dead.
Oh, no.
Now tell me, what time did she leave here?
Well, it was about 4:15, I guess.
Why were you staying here?
Well, I was just writing some personal letters. My own, that is. Look, I don't know anything about her work.
Why didn't you write them in your own office?
Well, my boss doesn't like it. I know that sounds kind of silly, but he doesn't mind if I go out for a while. But when I'm in, I have to stick to business.
Okay. You said you locked up for her?
Yes, sir, about 4:45.
Now, tell me something else, Miss Hill. Is this the way you left her desk?
Well, her letter files and her old shorthand books. They're gone.
How do you know?
Well, they're supposed to be in here. What are you looking at me like that for? I don't know anything about her work. I don't know anything about her dying. I didn't steal these things.
Who said you did? Whoever got in here pried the lock loose in the door. You had a key.
There, you see?
Suppose you tell us what she was working on. What was in those files?
I tell you, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything
All
about
right,
it.
Miss Hill, now take it easy. Do you mind waiting outside? I'll talk to you a little later. They got the shorthand books, all right. But they didn't find this.
Maybe they're allergic to unpaid bills. Say, this is pretty high-priced stuff. Dictation, personal letters, $500.
Look at the back. It's a bill made out to Nick Weston. That's enough.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Hiya.
Hey, this is one of our cars. What's the trouble?
Nothing, just a routine check.
Some routine. Why pick on me? Just because I rent cars?
I just wanted to have a little talk with you, Schultz. You got a record and you're out on parole.
I don't get the connection. Somebody rents a car and runs over a dame. What's that got to do with me?
All right. No connections.
It's just a dame, wasn't it? Like I told you, I never heard of her.
Who rented the car?
Well, like I was telling your boy here, we had a robbery last night.
He claims his records were stolen, Lieutenant.
The afternoon man shoves the slips into the cash box, that's all, along with the deposit.
And that was the slip on who took the car out.
Can I help it if somebody breaks in and steals my cash box? They stole a car and a set of tools, too. Is that my fault?
Did you check it?
He reported the robbery this morning, all right.
Where is the afternoon man now? Or did he get lost with the cash box?
What? What's eating you guys anyway? Of course not. I'll get him for you. He'll remember. He'll give you a description, all right.
Some description that'll be of a man that doesn't exist.
It's a well-planned show.
Yeah, like the car. They had it all fixed up in case somebody saw them dump her out.
Quite an organization.
Sure. Plenty to lose it.
Don't worry. We're on the right tracks. Schultz and his man stuck to their story about somebody renting the car. Meantime, the coroner confirmed that Mabel had died from strangulation and not in a traffic accident. Evidently, someone didn't like Mabel's typing. Fine. Thanks.
Still no dope on why she was killed, Lieutenant?
Taking dictation for a guy like Nick Weston isn't too healthy. Maybe he decided he said too much.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe she tried a little blackmail. Well, those are the records on everybody ever connected with him. It's not very complete, I'm afraid.
It's his organization we're after, and how he keeps a guy like Schultz staying in line.
Or how anyone who ever gets close to him turns up dead so fast, like this Mabel.
What's this one?
Well, you asked the phone company to watch all Schultz's private telephone calls. Well, that's a toll number, so they have a record. He called it twice. Once around midnight, just after the murder, and again the next morning before you went to the garage.
Go on.
Well, the number's listed to a guy named Jorgensen, out beyond Westchester. He doesn't have any record. He's never even been arrested. No reason why he would be. He's lived there 12 years, pretty popular in the neighborhood. Owns a little real estate, some rental units, which he manages himself. You see what I mean, sir? This Jorgensen hardly ever comes to town. He's never seen with strangers. Last guy in the world to be mixed up with gangs or rackets. So why he'd even know Schultz or anyone else around Weston, it's a little beyond me.
I drove out to Westchester on a hunch. The fact that a man has no criminal record doesn't always mean he's in the clear. He's just been smart. This Mr. Jorgensen's home? Well, Mr. Jorgensen. Thanks. Is he in? Oh, I'm sorry. I like to see Mr. Jorgensen.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm... All right. Thanks, Derek. I was upstairs painting the screens. I'm sorry. What can I do for you?
Mr. Jorgensen, I'm Lieutenant Kirby, New York City.
Police?
That's right.
Oh. No. Relax, kid. Relax. How do you like that? He's getting good with that lip reading, ain't he? He's only been this way since the war, you know.
He looked a little worried.
No, he's all right. Told him one of the tenants was complaining about the heat. Fix radios? Boy, that kid can fix radios.
I didn't come up here to see you about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Won't you come in, sit down?
Sure.
See, I wasn't in the army, you know. It wouldn't take me. Anyways, one day when Terry showed up, that little card said fix radios. I've been here ever since. I figure, what the heck? I got a lot of room here, no family of my own. Why not? Oh, come on, sit down, Lieutenant.
Thanks.
Want a cigarette?
All right. Say, you speak that sign language pretty good.
Thank you. Oh, good. Well, you know, man can't spend all his life just making money. So like I say, being that I wasn't in the army...
Did you ever work for Nick Weston?
Who?
Or do you know anybody by the name of Fred Schultz?
Schultz, huh?
He called you 2 nights ago after midnight. And he called you again the next day.
Oh, did he?
I wish you tried to remember. It's very important.
Schultz. Well, the name is familiar.
It will be familiar to a lot of people after it hits the papers. We're checking on Schultz in connection with the death of a woman. She was strangled to death.
Hey, how do you like that? I mean, yeah, here, look, Lieutenant, he called her, right? There's his name. But I get calls from all kinds of people. You gotta remember, I got 27 rental units here, you know. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a guy calling up about an apartment. How do you like that?
Well, if he calls you again, you'll let me know, won't you?
Oh, sure, Lieutenant, sure. Hey, you're forgetting your lighter.
Oh. Thanks very much.
Those things cost money, you know. I don't know anything about these people you're talking about, Lieutenant. Just ask around, you'll find out. They come busting in here talking about a woman getting killed.
Take it easy, Mr. Jorgensen. I'll see you around.
Ask anybody, I'll tell you.
What's the matter? You stupid? They can get fingerprints off a skin. Didn't you know that?
I told you he was slipping, Schultz. The boss says so, too. Just like an old Model T, I says back to him. You should have heard him laugh. Model T.
Don't worry about it, Freddie. I was wearing gloves.
You better find something better than that. The boss, he's not happy. And now it looks like there's more mess to take care of.
Yeah, Lieutenant Kirby ain't so dumb, you know. I'm still on parole. Sure, it's only circumstantial.
Dry up, Schultz. Dry up. The boss told me to tell you, Georgie, he's not very happy.
What are you, a messenger boy?
There's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Get out of here, both of you. Stop bothering me and stop telephoning. You know my rules.
So listen who's making up the rules.
Can't help it, Jorgie. I'm scared.
Yeah, you're scared. That's something else the boss is bothered about.
Go on, Fred. It's gonna be all right.
Well, this whole thing's been messed up right from the start. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah. That's what the boss wants to know.
Nothing.
Listen, Jorgie. The boss is sore, and I don't blame him.
Nick Weston doesn't get mad at me, and you know that, Fred. Didn't like this deal to begin with. That dame could never have hurt him. The man said, listen, Model T. Take that finger off me, Sonny.
Lay off.
You too, Yellowface.
Get him out of here, Fred.
Come on.
No, you won't. Stand still. Look at him. Look at him, mother hen to a deaf mute. That's something else the boss wants to know about. Also, this Kirby. Sit down. The boss will be asking questions. How are you going to handle this Kirby? Soft sofa, maybe? Buy him a dinner, maybe? Hold his hand, maybe?
Relax, will you, Duster? You tell Weston for me, I'll take care of Kirby. Is that all right with you?
Sure, Jorgie. What about this other girl, Letty?
Well, let's think about it a while.
Like Duster says, we get a lot of things to consider. The kid is right. Now remember this. Only reason Weston's where he is today is because of me, and he knows it. You tell him for me, stop bothering me. Or else find another boy to do his killing for him. Take him out of here.
Sure, Joggy.
What do you got there? Oh, you got that condenser. Did you get it fixed? Oh, kid, you sure can fix radios.
And you still claim that you can't remember the kind of letters that Mabel wrote for him.
Over and over.
Sure, until you tell the truth.
Listen, Lieutenant, it isn't that I just don't want to get mixed up in things. I know how I've been acting lately, but... well, I've been scared. I knew Mabel took work from all sorts of strange customers, even Nick Weston, but that's all I know, honestly.
You helped her out with her typing, didn't you? And you can read her shorthand.
Yes, but she never asked me to do any typing for that kind of person. Well, why should she? She'd be crazy.
All right. Never mind.
Now, will you please ask your men to stop following me?
Sure. They won't need to. You'll be here for a few days.
But why?
Don't be alarmed. This is a lot safer place for a clay pigeon. We put a policewoman in Mabel's office to pose as Dorothy Hill. I was standing by, waiting for something to happen. But it didn't. That night, she went home to Dorothy's house. She walked the same route. Went to sleep with the shades up. Nothing happened. The next day, she went to work as Dorothy would. We watched and waited for someone to tip his hand. We were ready for action. That didn't come.
Are there any more cups around here?
There may be some in the medicine cabinet.
Look out!
That bomb must have been put in there last night.
Yeah, at least it didn't kill anybody.
That might help to build a circumstantial case against Weston. At least somebody's getting nervous. Oh, yeah. The spotter says that Weston bought a plane ticket to Kansas City this morning.
What?
Well, the reservations are not until midnight. You only haven't stopped at the airport?
Hold it a minute. Hello, Mr. Jorgensen. Lieutenant Kirby, remember? No, nothing important. I'd like to see you. I need your help.
Oh, sure, Lieutenant. Matter of fact, I'd like to see you again. No, it's just something I remember that fellow said to me on the phone. Last night? I wasn't even home last night. Why, did something happen?
No, not a thing. Do you mind coming down to the office? I'd like to talk to you. Thanks very much. Hold Jorgensen when he gets here. I'm going out to his house and I don't want him around.
Okay, Lieutenant.
You sure they're gone by now, sir?
Hold it a minute, Sergeant. Okay, now. He's coming.
Isn't that too bad? He says Mr. Jorgensen's gone downtown.
Tell him we'll wait. You know what we want to find out? Who Jorgensen tipped off about Dorothy.
Okay, Lieutenant, I'll try. He wants to know would you like a Coke.
Yes, fine.
Think you'd better take him downtown, Lieutenant.
No. He must have seen somebody.
That's just it. Been here 3 years and hasn't seen anybody.
Okay, so he's mixed up in it, too.
Afraid so. Either that or protecting Jorgensen. Seems to think he's quite a guy.
I was just wondering if he really is deaf.
Come again?
I've seen him answer that doorbell twice. Tell you what you do. You go out and ring the doorbell. Tell him you're getting something out of the car. Here, thanks very much. You heard that, didn't you? You heard the sound of the bell. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Sergeant, you can back in. I'm afraid I'll have to take you downtown anyway.
You're not going anyways. I dumped your sergeant in the bushes. Exactly, kid.
Terrible. Help me inside with it. Yeah.
All right. That's complimenting Nick Weston.
You better go and call an ambulance.
Yeah, I'll call an ambulance.
That's how it goes. The first time I met Nick Weston, he was dead.
Kirby, I saved you the trouble. This one's on the house.
You did a pretty good job.
And I ain't through yet. Always finish what I start.
And then what?
Gonna go and get Terry. They'll never find us.
You want the kid's address? The city morgue.
You're lying.
When I came to, it was too late. But you could have saved him. You fixed that. You killed him. All right, Jorgensen. Let's go.